Good morning. Today is Wednesday, January 8th. This is Wake Up with KERA News, and I'm Andrew Garcia. Temperatures are a little warmer today, in the lower 40s, but the big weather news is tomorrow's big winter storm. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch, as snow will likely start to fall overnight and into Thursday. It's recommended you start to gather supplies and prepare for hazardous travel conditions tomorrow and Friday, though if you're looking to spend these stormy days bundled up with maybe a good movie, you might enjoy revisiting some classics that showcase West Texas. We'll hear more about them after today's news. Today marks a year since an explosion in a Fort Worth hotel damaged the historical building and injured 21 people. Investigations are still ongoing, and a lawsuit against the hotel names 38 plaintiffs. They argue negligence with natural gas caused the explosion. And Southern Methodist University has chosen a new leader in Jay Hartzell, who's currently president at UT Austin. SMU's current president, Gerald Turner, served for 30 years and will move into a role as president emeritus once Hartzell takes over in June. Sanderson, Marathon, Marfa, and the Big Bend of West Texas play host to two classic films newly released last month for the first time on 4K Blu-ray. Texas Public Radio's Nathan Cohn took a look at the discs.
A solitary man wanders the desert before stumbling upon something unexpected. It's how both Paris, Texas and No Country for Old Men open. And while the storyline and mood couldn't be more different in each film, they each share a love of the desolate landscapes of West Texas and were filmed largely on location. In the 1984 film Paris, Texas, Harry Dean Stanton is Travis, who's been lost and away from his wife and son for years. Found and taken in by his brother, he begins to form a tentative relationship with his son again and goes looking in Houston for his wife. We slowly learn pieces of Travis's backstory, but as the credits fade, it's clear that even Travis has a few things to figure out about himself before he can truly be a father and husband again. A highlight of Paris, Texas is the film's beautiful photography of West Texas and roadside America, set to a guitar score by Ry Cooder. In the Coen brothers' 2007 movie No Country for Old Men, it's Josh Brolin who makes a discovery in the desert of a sack full of money. The year is 1980. Hard drugs are flowing across the border, and with them comes the mindless, indiscriminate violence that scares off all but the most hardened criminals, or sheriffs. Tommy Lee Jones plays a lawman on the trail of both Brolin and a cold-blooded bounty hunter with his own peculiar moral code, played in an Oscar-winning performance by Javier Bardem.
You know what date is on this coin?
No.
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here, and now it's here. And it's either heads or tails. And you have to say, call it.
Well, look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything, call it.
In Paris, Texas, it was Harry Dean Stanton who was finding his way. In No Country for Old Men, Jones, as Sheriff Ed Tom Bell, realizes his days as a lawman are numbered. In his own words, he's overmatched. It's not just the firepower of the drug runners, but the ruthlessness of the criminal syndicates, and maybe the way Bardem's character, emblematic of the cartels themselves, can seemingly never be killed, not by bullet, broken bones, or even a sudden T-bone car crash. They'll keep coming back. The Coens have a great eye for West Texas in No Country for Old Men and populate it with local actors whose faces echo the weathered landscape, which can be a harsh and unforgiving place. But on the other hand, I admire the beauty and stillness of West Texas, and in that way, I empathize with German director Wim Wenders, who in Paris, Texas, clearly has a lot of love for Travis and his family. Both of these films are newly available in a gorgeous 4K restoration from the Criterion Collection with special features that dive into the making of these two Texas classics. Highly recommended from this native Texan. I'm Nathan Cohn in San Antonio.
Que lejos estoy del suelo donde nací.
The Mavericks came away with a resounding win against the Lakers last night, 118-97. It's also a surprising win, since both of the Mavs stars Luka and Kyrie are out nursing injuries. Dallas leaned heavy on their role players, with P.J. Washington and Quentin Grimes leading the way with 23 and 22 points, respectively. They'll look to notch another win tomorrow night when they take on the struggling Portland Trailblazers. If you've already finished binging the second season of Squid Game, well, good job. I still need to catch up with you. But if you're craving something similar, you're in luck. Head to the Alamo Drafthouse in Richardson tonight to watch Battle Royale, the film that inspired an entire genre. For more information and other things to do, visit kera.org/calendar. Thanks so much for listening to Wake Up with KERA News. I'm your host, Andrew Garcia. This show is produced and edited by Shardae White and Bekah Morr. For more news in your inbox, visit kera.org/wakeup. There you can subscribe to the Wake Up with KERA News newsletter. You'll get those good morning vibes you need from our colleague Catherine Hobbs. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at KERATX. Stay warm and stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow.